こんにちはみんな、チョコです。So today I just thought I'd... Don't clap, what are you doing? Welcome to my lounge. I just thought that today I'd do a little update since I haven't really done any proper vlogging since I came to Japan. Although I talked a little bit about my journeys and places where I went, sort of more like a travel vlog. So I thought today I'd do a little bit more about what I've actually been doing. It's been just over 6 months since school started and just over 7 months since I came to Japan. I'm really enjoying my time here so far and I've got around 9 months left depending on when I decide to leave. I'll probably just do some traveling or whatever I like before my visa expires and then go home and see my family and stuff. My journey began on a very... Was it snowing that day? No, it wasn't snowing, but it was cold.
It snowed like 2 days later or something like that.
So it all began on a pretty cold day. Tess and I were moving into our apartments. We were late because I missed the meeting point and went straight to Maruyama Koen station. Tess was stuck in Nijuichome station. She took a taxi down and I couldn't contact her. The train attendant tethered his Wi-Fi for me so that I could contact Tess, so that was really nice. We managed to somehow meet up at the real station at the exact same time. While I walked around crying and worrying like, how the hell do I get to this place? I was literally 5 minutes around the corner. But it was an adventure and it was a lot of fun. Moving into our apartments, we were pretty much just hanging out the whole time, and a few days after it started snowing. We didn't think we'd get to see snow by the time we came here. So when it started snowing, we were like, yes, snow! It reminded us of times in Muran last year. Once it moved into spring, we had this sort of weird heat wave. It was kind of like summer for about a week. It was like 30 degrees. We both thought that it was going to cool down after this one heat wave. I wanted to go to the beach and I was pretty bummed. But then summer came back with a freaking knife out. Like, it was really humid, and Tess said in her video it was pretty hard to sleep. Tess also made a video, so check it out. Yeah, so it was pretty hard to sleep some nights. It felt very different to Australia's summer where it's very dry heat. Both are pretty difficult to deal with. I don't deal with heat so well, so I just kind of stick to the winter months because that's where I thrive, in my warm bed. We started orientation about the 10th of April, and then the next day our classes started. We had interviews with the teachers to see which classes we should be in. I did it for a day and I was like, I've studied all this! I spoke to my teacher about it. She said, okay, do this for a week and see how you go, and then if you still don't like it, then say, hey, I want to move up a class. So I did. I moved up to the highest intermediate class before advanced class. I was like, oh, advanced class is so scary, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So I started at that sort of highest intermediate level, and I felt like for some reason that I wasn't really improving. No matter how much I studied or how much I used my Japanese, I felt like it was a rocky sort of road. Sometimes I'd feel like, yes, I'm doing really well, and then other times I'd be like, no, I'm failing, I can't do this. Even though I was studying pretty hard, I was also partying very hard, so that probably didn't really help that much.
Indeed we were.
And eat food and yeah. We were having a bit too much fun, but I was also studying at the same time. Even though I was doing that, I still felt like I wasn't quite improving as much, and probably because I wasn't using my Japanese to the fullest of my ability. When I was feeling like I wasn't improving, I kind of got into this real big slump of like, what am I doing here? I wasn't sure what exactly I was heading towards. I kind of just lost all my motivation, and all my friends in my class started leaving. We're gonna get all these new students in. I don't know anybody. After all my friends that were leaving had pretty much all gone home or finished their studies, me and the 3 other people that were left over in the class moved up to the advanced class because we didn't have enough numbers, and I'm feeling a lot better. I really enjoyed the class and a lot of the people in my class are really nice. I'm really settling in well. I'm feeling a lot more motivated to study more and try my best. I've also applied for the JLPT N1, so I'm really excited because I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I was even surprised that I passed N2. I took the N2 test. Yeah. It took about 2 months for the results to come out, so I was sitting around waiting and waiting going, I failed, and then I got it and I was like, oh my god, how did this happen? I managed to just scrape by, so this time I want to sit in one really comfortably. I want to make sure that I'm well prepared for it and study as hard as I can. So I'm going to do my best. So I'm feeling a lot better and a lot more motivated than before, and definitely I'm out of that slump. I mean, sometimes I have those days where I think, I don't want to get out of bed. I do enjoy going to school, except when I'm tired. But everyone has those days. What am I aiming for? I'm aiming to be able to either translate or do interpreting in Japan. That would be Japanese to English, probably. Lately I've been helping out with school's orientation, so I sit in on the sessions with the new students. The teachers all make speeches and talk about how school works, what you need to do, the rules, and I interpret everything and translate for them. And I can do that already, but I was worried that was all I could do. Then my landlord said, hey, can you help out sometime? We'd like to ask you to interpret for us. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was kind of nervous. I actually managed to be able to interpret for them, and I was really surprised with myself. I could probably do a lot more than I think I can, and I just need to stop underestimating myself. like a lot of people do. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming to be able to do in the future, and even when I go back to Australia, I'll probably go back, save some money, and then come back here and work, or come back here and study again, whether it's translating or interpreting. And also in regards to YouTube, I'm going to be uploading at the same pace that I am right now, which is usually once a week. Sometimes when I'm really busy, I probably won't upload that week, but I'll upload 2 the week after, or something like that to make up for it. I also want to know what you guys think. Tell me what you think of my videos, or what you want to see, and the few people who are commenting on pretty much every video, コメントを見たらすごく嬉しいので、本当にありがとうございます。これからもよろしくお願いします。Thank you for those who are commenting at the moment. I really appreciate every comment, and I get real excited when I see them. I'll probably be uploading a vlog like this sort of thing once a fortnight, where I talk about life in Japan, how to get an apartment, things like that. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, any questions you have, and I'll respond to them in a video. I also want to get back onto doing Let's Tries as well. Yeah! Because we love them. We want to eat some more food. That's pretty much why we want to make Let's Tries.
Konbini, let's try.
What should we eat at Konbini's? Tell us in the comments below. Right now, things are just pretty normal. I'm just preparing for tests and studying hard and enjoying my time in Japan with Tessu. We have cool editing days where we just film and then sit around and eat chocolate. They're the best kind of days. Oh my god!
What the hell?
Are you sure we're not twins?
Friends for too long.
Friends for way too long / separated at birth. Like, what's going on? I shall see you next time. じゃあね。じゃあね。